I want to tell you a little story about two things that are evolving in our company really fast. The first one is actually our product offering, chemical product offering for drug discovery community. Our catalogs of chemicals are growing enormously, and now we offer more innovative chemistry than ever before. And the second thing is actually e-commerce, which is the way to offer the information about our chemistry online. So just a couple of words about our company. We have been on the market for 25 years, and over this time we have gradually evolved from the supplier of small molecules to the CRO, which provides a wide range of chemical services, starting from library design and synthesis to lead programs, lead optimization, and custom synthesis programs. Also, currently we have powerful biology services which provide high throughput screening, ADME, tox studies, and in vivo studies for small molecules. We have currently more than 500 qualified researchers and chemists who basically support all this work. Enamine is well represented in the United States and Europe and in Japan and basically elsewhere in the world. So why are we special? Over the years of research in chemical design, Enamine accumulated the world's largest stock of building blocks, which actually makes all the difference. We have the access to all these compounds and can basically employ them for complex synthetic programs and compound library synthesis and all things that emerge from this huge asset. In order to make our stock available online, we have created several years back, we have created the e-commerce solution, EnamineStore.com, which basically provides information and ordering functionality for all our building blocks, fragments, and screening compounds. And of course, it's supported by ChemAxon, which is obviously why we're here. And the website can be accessed through different ways, including web, which is pretty much standard, through API, and through full-scale punch-out integration. So let me briefly go through all the three steps. Through web interface, customers can visit our website and basically search for compounds. They do all sorts of things that the ChemAxon supports, like similarity search and substructure search, and we apply some advanced filters. And then the e-commerce process becomes pretty much straightforward. So you just find the molecules you like, you add them to carts, you can quote online, and or you can order online by filling up some information and basically placing the order. The API integration is for customers who like to get the real-time information about our catalogs through the application programming interface. So it employs a little bit of IT integration, but generally it's very straightforward. So and the full-scale punch-out integration, that's the most advanced functionality that we have for the larger suppliers. This is where we can integrate full-scale with these with the purchasing systems on the side of big pharma, let's say, or other companies, and then they can just buy molecules or procure anything from our catalogs from their procurement system, without actually doing anything. Seamless integration, seamless procurement and invoicing, etc. So at the beginning of the presentation, I mentioned two things that are evolving so fast. So the first one comes here. This is the evolution of our product. Basically, I would like to introduce a little bit the real assay concept. It will be explained in more details by my colleague, Dr. Yuri Moroz, a little bit later, so I just briefly go through it. Basically, what can you do with the stock of building blocks of that large? You can do all sorts of chemical processes and services, but what you can do is to access a much larger chemical space through the fact that you have all these molecules in place. And also, over the years, Enamine has developed the excellent chemical procedures like validated sets of reactions, which we are very much confident in. And then we can just combine all these building blocks to create the huge chemical space, which is feasible means it is chemically accessible in one stage, just one chemical reaction. So the first number, more than 2 billion structures, is just like pure enumeration of a chemical space. It's not yet validated. But then what we do next, we apply our feasibility criteria, which will be explained in more details by Yuri later, and we get like 230 million molecules, and then we apply drug-like criteria, getting still a lot of molecules, like around 160 million molecules. And these are the space which is chemically accessible. It's not really virtual space. So you can think of it as an iceberg, where the top is our stock, and all the way the bottom stuff is real arrays, which are accessible for drug discovery community to mine new ideas. That's the breakdown of the space. I will just skip it for now. The Yuri will explain. And the second thing that evolving greatly at our company is e-commerce. Basically, we had this large space now, real arrays, and we had to list these compounds somewhere. So we just created another platform, which is called ChemSpace, in partnership with some of our partners. It is also supported by ChemAxon greatly. And it currently lists 30 million building blocks online, which is accessible for search and ordering functionality. We are welcome to invite suppliers to join. This is the open marketplace platform, so anybody can contribute to make this really one-stop shop solution. So that's the little bit design of the website. And basically, to summarize my presentation, I would like to go a little bit into the future. Basically, now we have really big chemical data, so we need really advanced IT solution to manage it and to make it accessible to our customers. That's where we are looking into some of the ChemAxon solutions, like maybe Medfest and cloud-based infrastructures, etc., to make it really accessible to customers. So thank you very much for your attention, and visit our booth to ask questions.